Hola, buenas tardes. Um, we are going to talk about the lesson today. If you notice, you will have a Google Hangout just because sometimes it's difficult for me to take care of the class and then take care of the people at home. So I'm going to have a brief summary of what happened today so you know what to expect Thursday. All right. We talk about this. I already shared it with you. It's the Spanish tracker. I shared this with you because it will help you to track your grade. It's divided by the five competencies in Spanish, which are interpersonal communication, the presentational speaking, the presentational writing, the presentational speaking, the interpretative reading, and the interpretative listening. So when you complete an assignment on Canvas, you will write down the evidence here, either the name of the assignment or a link of the assignment. I will confirm, and you write the date and the grade that you get for that assignment. And here is how you will track your grades. For example, you put a missing if you didn't do your assignment, BL if it's at the beginner level, EM emergent, and M near mastery, and M if it's mastery, and high mastery is HM, and that's for all of them. Then here on the first, you will once you do your grades on the second page, here start forming the you will start forming the graph, and you can clear see your grades for the learning targets process, the competency progress for the interpersonal, etc., and the targets percent of the mastery here. So it shows you uh, three different things to track your mastery. And then here on the third page, you will have the competency, again, interpersonal, speaking, the reading part, etc. Then the target, specific target that it your is must do my evidence. Yeah, I should do my evidence. So it's more personal here for you to do. This is very, very important for you to do it and for me to look at it so we can agree with how your grade is going to be. If you notice, when I am creating the assignments, I'm dividing it or categorizing assignments the same way that tracker is. Presentational communication, interpretative reading, etc. So you know where to find your assignments and what type of assignment it is. So Gabriela Gato, which is a puzzle, will be in interpretative listening. And the Picasso that what we did today, I'm going to explain today, is going to be in presentational communication because you have to create a video just like I'm creating it right now, where you have to present the drawing that you did today, etc. So all these are going to be your competencies. Interpersonal speaking and writing, those are things that I haven't created assignments yet, but those are the flip grips that answering questions, etc. So I have to put those flip grips in here. Except, so what we did today, okay, we talk about the verb tener. Tener means to have. Notice that tener, the ER, it's the to part of the verb and have, tener. So tener means to have. And in order to say I have, you will have to say tengo or yo tengo, etc. Tu tienes is you have. Él, ella tiene is she or he has. And also usted tiene. I will add it here if it lets me. I was going to do it. So I'm going to do it here. So the usted tiene, it would be the you formal. And then we also have the vosotros. Vosotros tenéis, it's you'll have. Those are the conjugations of tener. So when you want to say I have, you say tengo, you have, tienes, that's familiar. Él, ella tiene, it's he or she has. Usted tiene, it's to talk with one person, but it's formal, like you talk to your professor, your teachers, you somebody that you have to talk in a formal way. Vosotros tenéis is you all have, but it's used only in Spain. Nosotros tenemos is we have, and ellos tienen is they have. Ellos tienen also means you all have. And I need to add it there. So also we have several ways, idioms with tener. I'm not going to make this another color, I guess. Like tener hambre, tener sed, tener miedo, tener pereza, tener frío, tener calor, tener prisa, tener sueño, tener dolor, tener vergüenza, tener razón, tener éxito, tener cuidado, tener ganas de means to feel like doing something or to want to do something. So those are idioms. I'm sure there is more idioms there. So if you want to say I am hungry, you say tengo hambre, tengo hambre. So you say tengo and then hambre. You say you want to ask someone if they are afraid of something and it's familiar, you say tienes miedo de, are you afraid of? Tienes miedo de, and then whatever they are afraid of. Tienes miedo de las arañas, las alturas, etc. Arañas mean spiders, alturas means heights. Tienes frío, tienes calor, tienes prisa, tienes sueño, tienes dolor de cabeza, head, tienes vergüenza, tiene razón, tiene éxito. Usually here we use the command ten. Ten means have. Ten cuidado. And you want to ask someone like if he or she feels like doing something or wants to do something. Like for example, right now, I feel like going home. So, tengo ganas de ir a la casa. I want to go home. So those are the idioms for tonight. After that, we played some a game kit game that you're going to have for homework in a minute. So yeah, you learn a little bit more of the tonight idioms, and then we will do this flip grip. Answer these questions. ¿Cuántos años tienes? ¿Tienes hermanos? ¿Tienes mascotas? ¿Tienes un novio o una novia? Etc. So those are the things that we did here, plus this lesson. All right, on this lesson we learned, puedo describir los ojos y el pelo. Puedo means I can. Puedo describir los ojos y el pelo. Puedo escribir los ojos y puedo describir el pelo. So, los colores de ojos, los ojos. So, nosotros hicimos, we did una lista de colores de ojos. We started with el más common, al menos común. So, the class today was very, very, they guessed very well, del más popular al menos popular. And they guessed el más popular es el color marrón. Talking about colores, el color marrón es el más popular, color de ojos marrón o café. And then it went like that. So you can hear this video, you tell me cuál es el color más popular, and you're going to tell me al menos común.
Existen muchos colores de ojos. El más popular en todo el mundo, sin duda, es el color marrón o café, ya que alrededor del 55% de la población mundial posee ojos de este color. El siguiente color de ojos más común es el color miel o avellana, que a veces contiene un poco de amarillo en él, el cual alrededor del 5 al 8% de todas las personas del mundo tienen el ojo de este color. El siguiente color es el azul, y este ya empieza a ser un color raro en algunas partes del mundo. Pero en lugares como Europa o en los Estados Unidos, este color de ojos es bastante común. Alrededor del 7 al 8% de la población mundial tiene los ojos de color azul. Por otro lado, el color verde es mucho menos común que el color azul, ya que solo el 2% de la entera población mundial tendrá los ojos o tiene los ojos de este color. Para finalizar, existen casos extremadamente extraños de personas con color de ojos negro, violeta o incluso rojo, los cuales juntos conforman menos del 1% de la población del mundo. Los ojos son una de las pocas partes de nuestro cuerpo que tienen el mismo.
So, entonces, you're going to tell me cuál es el color más común to el color menos común. Then we look at different pictures and we talk about el color más hermoso. Hermoso being beautiful. Después, then, hablamos de los colores de pelo. El pelo can be described in different ways. So we talk about description of the eyes, so describing el color de los ojos. So think about de qué color tienes los ojos. Mis ojos son cafés, como el otro 55% de la población mundial. ¿De qué color son tus ojos? Then hablamos de el pelo o cabello. Entonces hablamos de el color de el pelo, which we already did here with you. We talk about el color del pelo negro, pelo castaño, pelo rubio y pelo rojo, mi favorito. Then we talk about la longitud del cabello. We talk about pelo corto y pelo largo, like mine. And then we talk about cómo es el pelo. So, el pelo puede ser pelo lacio, como el mío, pelo ondulado, pelo liso o pelo lacio, ¿sí? Pelo liso, pelo ondulado, pelo rizado y cano afro, ¿ok? So, pelo liso, and then pelo ondulado, pelo rizado. Mi pelo es un pelo liso, pero liso así, no así. Mi pelo es liso, así. Ondulado y rizado. So, mi pelo es largo, mi pelo es liso y mi pelo es negro. Por último, vamos a crear un Picasso. And according to Ali, we did this last semester, but we're going to do it again because it's another assignment that we had to do with this. So, rolling the dice, we're going to create un Picasso. How do we create it? First, we going to go home, and you have your paper there, and you have to do this home. I'm not going to give you any time to do this on Thursday. When you open this, it gives you the instructions of how do you going to create your Picasso. So you roll a die, and it comes number one. You're going to draw this on your paper. So, for example, I don't know, you can see this. You might want to see this one. This person rolled the number 6 that you cannot see. That was the figure number 6. So then it comes for the nose. So this person again roll the number 6. Then you roll por la boca. And la boca, you notice, you cannot see very well, but this person roll número 2. And then you're going to roll for one ojo. This person you had to have one ojo first, and this person roll number 6. And then apparently, like, it looks like maybe number 1. And then el color de ojo, one es azul, so número 1, and the other it's morado, which is number 6. And then las cejas, so this person, I think it's kind of like número 1 or número 2 kind of thing. And then el pelo, I think this person has kind of like pelo maybe corto and rizado and el color negro. And then dibujar más, I think this person has number 3. After that, what are you going to do? It's describe to Picasso, and you have to incluye un nombre. You have to give it a name to you, Picasso, and una buena descripción. Remember, una buena descripción is going to include descripción de los ojos, del pelo, the correct verb tiene. There has to have a verb to create a sentence. The correct adjectives, like the colors, has to match what you're describing. If it's pelo, ojos, the number and the gender has to be correct. So I hope that you understand. And if you have any questions, please send me a message.